Welcome to So Much to Talk About here at Test Sports Clubs. It's my pleasure to have defensive end in the Missouri Tigers, Stryker Sulak, on the show. Pleasure to have you on.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Shake your hand, give me
Sure.
props.
All right, thanks.
Definitely, and talk about at the East Restaurant game. Talk about that experience and how things worked out for you there.
Yeah, it was a lot different than what I thought going into it. I thought it was going to be pretty easy. The practices were going to be pretty laid back and everything. But, as soon as we got there, they told us, they were like, this is going to be a hit and you're going to go full speed every time. And it's to show the scouts what you can do. So, it's kind of eye opener going in there. In college, all the practices you go against in college, you're going against scout teams sometimes, so you're not going full speed, or you're going against your buddies, and you kind of can play that card a little bit. But down there, everybody's trying to earn the spot, trying to get a look from the scout, so everybody's going full speed.
You're seen as a tweener by some pro scouts. Are you open to playing outside linebacker though in the pros?
Yeah, absolutely. At Missouri, I dropped back a lot in the coverage. That was part of our defense and main staple, of it. So, if I need be, I need to move to outside linebacker. I'm definitely open to that. Going into the NFL, if I do make it as a defensive end, I'm a little bit undersized, so maybe a transition to linebacker would be a little better.
I can see fitting in with that Pittsburgh Steeler defense. Those big backers.
Yeah, that'd be great. To use my height for a little bit to my advantage.
And I wanted to talk about you have an extreme nose for the ball, 10.5 sacks, 15.5 tackles for a loss, and 6 forced fumbles. Like that will help you definitely in your draft stock, right?
Well, I hope so. Part of our program at Missouri, the main thing, like all the coaches focused on was the ball. That's the only way you can score is with the ball. So, that's what I thought about whenever I was going back. If I was going to get a sack, I might as well try to knock the ball out and just secure the tackle and try to get the ball out. And even down the field, if a running back or receiver gets a long run, it's nothing more demoralizing than they get a long run, then you rip the ball out.
And Gary Pinkel, what he's done for that program, and you've in front of your eyes. Like talk about like the foundation he set and laid.
It's unbelievable. All the guys that I came in with, all my seniors, and back in 2004, we weren't, he was still building the program, and it wasn't where he wanted it to be yet, and he still had a lot of goals set, for the team. And so when we got there, all of us were sat down with him. He went through the program where he wanted it to be, and everybody bought into it. And I think, that's something you have to do when you're trying to come up from a small, a program that wasn't doing very well to a program that it is now. We're starting to get a lot more national attention, and that's because we bought into what he said, and we knew that he was going to change it.
I wanted to ask you, how explosive is Macklin when you play practice against him all the time? How
Yeah.
explosive is Jeremy Macklin?
It's crazy. What's crazy is he can go zero to, full speed in 2 steps. So he'll jog a little bit just to find an open seam. Once he hits, he's gone. Like, there's no way, nobody I know can catch him. And a lot of teams in this past season had a hard time also.
One more question about Test. Talk about like how your athleticism and skill set and mentality is improved being here at Test Sports Clubs.
It's ridiculous. It's night and day. Getting here, I wasn't thinking that it was going to be this intense. I thought training for a combine is going to be just, a few workouts here and there, and, you can go when you want. But here, it's hands-on. Everybody's working with you. You do it. You eat and sleep it, and you wake up early in the morning and you don't leave till mid-afternoon, and that's what it's about. You got busted to, try to make it.
Good luck at the Scouting Combine, and Pro Day. When's Pro Day for Missouri?
It's March 5th. Yeah, so it's right after the combine. So
That's good.
yeah, it's good. It's good.
Hey, it's a pleasure, Stryker. Thank you. Thanks a lot.